I'm Rodney Allen. It's a pleasure to be with you. And our guest this week is Pastor Elia Peanut and Marianne Walden of the Saving Place. And we're going to be discussing this week the new project, The Saving Place. And so we're going to jump right into the program. Okay, so we want to welcome y'all to the program this week. It's an honor to have you with us. And so let's talk about the Saving Place. What exactly is the Saving Place? Whichever one of you would like to go first.
I would say ladies first.
Ladies first,
Ladies
okay. It'll be a thrift store right here in Conrock. And
So Conrock, now where exactly is Conrock?
well, if you know where Chilhowie is, you head 20 minutes up the mountain and you come to Conrock, which is a community, not a town, not even a village.
And it's in Washington County?
It's part of it is in Smith County and part in Washington. And we get our mail through Damascus, so we actually have a Damascus address, though that's several miles away.
Okay, now where did the idea for the Saving Place come from?
Well, I'm the personal ministries director here at the Conrock Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I was praying for months about how we could minister to the people in this community and meet some of their needs. And the idea of a thrift store came to me a few times, and I just kind of let it go. And I kept praying about it, and then one day God kind of conked me over the head with it. I'm telling you, a thrift store. Okay, Lord, well, what will we call it? And he said, the Saving Place. So that's where this came from, straight from the Lord.
Okay. Okay, so once you got to name the Saving Place and you felt like it was a confirmation from the Lord, I guess the idea came like of what ought to include in as far as the outreaches of the Saving Place, and what are some of those outreaches going to include, Pastor Elia?
Before we move exactly to the specific things that we're going to be introducing or providing, I just want to add a little bit more to what Marianne was saying. She shared with us as a church this vision of helping the community. And as a pastor in my position, it's not necessarily only to take care of what is in, but it is take of the people that are in. It's also to take care of the people that are out. A church's purpose, actually, it's not just to maintain within our doors, but the church's true purpose is to build each other up to go out to the other, to the community, to other people. And what a powerful vision it was that we would be building this space, this thrift store, to help people that are in need, but also to provide a little bit more life to the communities here in Conrock, and especially given the situation where we are, as Marianne was saying, we are situated we're at top of a mountain, and a lot of people who live in smaller communities, they have to go all the way down to Chilhowie or further on, so we thought, let's help them also to have something here, local, so that they can understand that as a church, we truly care also for the local people here, for the local communities. And so that was a little bit more context also on what Marianne shared regarding how God impressed her heart, and what a blessing it is that when God impresses somebody's heart, then through that, God impresses other people's heart, so they can come to agreement about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of the things that we will be using this space, the Saving Place, the main thing would be a floor to have used but quality second-hand clothing and items, household items that will be beneficial to anybody, but especially to people who are in need of a tighter budget, and especially those people who might go through tragedies, fire, and other aspects, as we've heard quite a few of those happen in our communities, right?
We've already helped 2 families that burned out.
Right.
Okay, so you were saying that there's already been some needs that if you had the Saving Place
Yes.
operating, that y'all would have been able to help with by homes burning and stuff, is that correct?
Well, we've already helped 2 families who had that situation. In fact, just yesterday I gave more clothing that had been given to us for a certain lady whose family had burned out. So we don't exist as a business just yet, but we're already helping people as a business.
Right. And that comes from truly the heart of the movement, if we can say so.
Yes,
It is not just about creating a business, that is not our purpose. Our purpose is, we try to call it a little community or influence center. It's a center that moves people towards understanding what the love of Jesus is in practical terms. And Marianne has shared with us a lot of ideas what the space can be used for. I know she was a teacher herself, so her heart is for teaching people.
Education.
And is there something there
Is there something related to the teaching? Or
Excuse me?
Is there something related to teaching?
Yes, we can offer adult literacy classes. I have done that before. We can also offer GED prep classes and help people get their GED.
All right, so GED prep classes and adult literacy, so that sounds like some good programs that would be needed in the community.
Yes.
Because in order to find jobs,
Mm-hmm.
people's going to need an education of some background. So I'm seeing some good potential here with this saving place. Let's talk about needs right now. And whichever one of you wants to jump in and answer, but where are you right now as far as presenting this to the public? What are your needs right now? Do you have a location? Are you looking for a location? What are your needs right now?
Do we have a location? We have certain places that have become available within our context here in Conroe. As I said before, that we would want to be established more locally. We are, as we know, the town, or I don't know what to call it, the community of Conroe, it's not that it has a very huge variety of things where you can pick and choose.
Right.
So everything is based upon what becomes available when. But our biggest need at this moment is, of course, raising capital or funding so that we can afford a specific place in Conroe to be able to establish these services. Meanwhile, we'll continue doing what we've been doing, helping with certain families and so on. But the whole project is to have a dedicated space. And I know Marianne, she has shared with us some dreams of certain places. And we've done a good amount of searching.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So if there might be somebody that hears this or watches this on our platforms, how can they go about donating? Is there a way they can donate?
They can send it right here to the church in the name of the Saving Place. So if they write the Saving Place, 590 Conroe Road, Damascus, Virginia, 24236, 24236, then it will come here, we will get it and put it in our account at the bank. I deposited some donations just yesterday in that account, but so far we're getting small donations, we need some bigger ones. And we need more of what we...
So that's your biggest need right now is funding?
The money to buy the building.
Okay.
Yes.
We are in a place where we have come to understand that we can offer a good amount of things. That we have people in our church that are willing to volunteer and use their time to be with people. And so that's where our resources, human resources and ideas and passion and mission, they are there. Now it's the part where we can make these things reality by having a place. So that's definitely our biggest need for now, a place. Be that to be purchased, or when it becomes available, or I don't know, if somebody wants to, is there
Maybe somebody out there
If they want to donate it.
donate a building or donate
It has happened before, so
Yes.
it wouldn't be very strange. But we understand that as we move forward and as we continue with raising funds and so on, we definitely understand the dependence on Christ on all this. We know that, as I love how Marianne usually says,
does. He does.
So we understand that we are not looking to force God's arm. He's already willing and desiring to bless people. And if this is a project that will move towards that, we know that God will see it through. Maybe through somebody, maybe through many people, and whatever it will take.
Now, is there a way people can follow what's going on? Is there a website or some way they can follow the progress?
We are currently building a specific website that is dedicated to the saving place only. But if somebody wants to keep up with what we are doing, certain updates, they can, if they were to search ConrockSDA.org, you will find all the things that we're doing as a church and also the saving place. Right there you can find ways to donate if somebody needs, again, the address. But for now, that is the specific page that we have, ConrockSDA.org.
All right. And again, how about Marianne, give us the address if people want to donate?
Yes, send it to the Saving Place, 590 Conrock Road, and that's Damascus, Virginia, 24236. And thank you.
And just to recap again, some of the outreaches will include a thrift store and literacy, adult literacy.
It'll be a thrift store center of influence.
Okay.
So it's a dual application here, dual emphasis.
The way that we understand is that each person has needs that pertain to their mind, to their heart, and to their body. So we are trying to aim and help people in physical needs, in spiritual needs, and also in educational or nutritional needs also. We have a church that it's great at cooking, and it's a church dedicated to teaching also healthy aspects of living, be that lifestyle choices, be that nutritional choices, and cooking. I know that in our website we mentioned there also some aspects of providing a supporting group or hosting a group for AA or grief support ministries, literacy, as we said. There are other things as
So it's just
financial,
multi-outreach
right.
facility.
Here's the marketing brochure that we have developed.
Okay, and we'll just kind of
And it shows that
hold
we
that up there to the camera.
Yeah.
And so folks can get a look at it. We'll also kind of maybe hold up the center part there. And so,
So
and
we'll
I'm
have
sure if somebody wanted a copy of one of the brochures,
Sure.
they could get a copy of it.
Sure.
And that way they could find out more information this way as well.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well,
any final thoughts? I know the Bible, actually, Pastor, talks about helping others.
Mhm.
Do any verses come to mind?
One of my favorite ones that comes to this is Matthew 25, verse 40. And I could actually read it. It says, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of these little ones, of your brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me.'" Truly, when we are loving on one another, supporting, helping, we understand that this is not just a temporary thing, not just a one-time thing, not just a limited thing, but for God, this is truly a big deal. You're embodying the love of Christ, and that is one of the most practical ways of sharing the gospel, by helping others. And Jesus puts it so much that he says, if you do this to somebody else, if I do this for Ron, or for somebody watching this video, he says, it's as if you have done it to me. Well, I do not know what bigger honor, I don't know what bigger honor one can have rather than doing things for God and for Him. And while we welcome, I just want to add something, while we welcome donations and so on, the biggest gift is come over here, visit us. You'll get to meet us, you'll get to know us, you'll get to see Mary Ann or me or other people. And even if you cannot donate, the fact that you came and you said, I've been praying for this project, or I see that there's good in it, so I want to support it at least by sharing it with somebody else. That's also part of the whole support aspect that you can give. It is not only financial, although financial we understand is a big aspect, but we would prefer that you came here instead of just saying, well, I don't know how to send this check, come over here. We'll find a way for you to support us. But we would love to see you as a person. But of course, if you cannot and you still want to support, we welcome any of the means that you can.
And again, the address of the church, and if they want to come be with you.
Marian has it memorized like this.
So the Conrock Seventh-day Adventist Church and the Saving Place are at 590 Conrock Road, and that's Damascus, Virginia, 24236. But it's in Conrock Community.
Any final thoughts, anything else
Well,
pertaining to
you know,
the
we
center?
haven't talked about everything we're going to be doing here. We can be doing the adult literacy classes, we can be doing the GED prep classes, we can also do Diabetes Undone. So people can get over diabetes, and there's a workshop that will help them do that if they're wanting it. We also have a seminar called 8 Laws of Health, and we can also do a debt reduction.
So there's
seminar.
several things that you can,
Yes, and they're all mentioned, all of those are mentioned in the brochure. But Rodney, I looked, may I share the demographics of this area?
go
Why
right ahead.
this thrift store is needed?
Go right ahead.
Yeah. Conrock Community is actually in 2 counties, Smith County and Washington County, and Grayson County is nearby. In those 3 counties, we have 17,649 adults who are illiterate. They need adult literacy classes. Will all 17,000 some take it? No, but some will if it's offered. Once they get through that, we've got 11,324 people, adults in these 3 counties who don't have a high school diploma, don't have a GED. We can help them towards that. In these 3 counties, we have 14,231 people who are at the poverty level. If we can help some of these adults learn to read, then they can get their GED, they can get a better job, they can come out of the poverty. We can help these people grow in their abilities, their life satisfaction. I'm a teacher. I spent my whole career growing young people and adults, because I also taught later at the college level. I want to help some of these people who want the help to grow and be able to do things they never thought they could. If we are at the poverty level and we don't see a way of getting out of it, it's very depressing, very discouraging, and then people get into drugs and other things. If we can help them out of that, boy, that feeds my soul.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, yes.
All right, so it sounds like some great ideas, great programs, outreaches there. So again, to donate, let's just talk again about the address to send a donation to.
If you're looking for online, you can find more information about it at conrocksda.org. And if you're looking for sending a physical check, you can address that too.
And you mentioned a GoFundMe.
We also have a GoFundMe.
Well, just mention the
Yeah,
address.
let's give the address first. The Saving Place, 590 Conrock Road, Damascus, Virginia, 24236. And thank you. We also have a GoFundMe, and I'm not, how do we give the address to that?
In the GoFundMe, you can search the Saving Place. It is under Mary Ann Walden, and it's titled Help Us Help Our Community. You can find the link to the GoFundMe if you go to our church website. There you can find again address, church address where you can send your physical check. You can find the GoFundMe, and you can find a little bit more context of, as we were mentioning, some why it matters, where it's, what is the point, why, what are we trying to achieve, and all these questions.
All right.
And if they notice on the brochure at the saving place, the S is a dollar sign. We want to help people save money and
All right,
meet
so
some of their needs.
That's very creative. Very creative, and I like it. I do.
Good.
But I also like the
Praise
name
the
of the saving place because ultimately, I guess one of your goals is to see people, you know, saved, and so that's kind of a ministry name as well, the saving place.
As a church, we believe that life is lived the fullest when you're spiritually saved. We can help people with, you know, things of their daily need and so on, but the biggest fulfillment and the biggest satisfaction of the heart will come out of the spiritual aspect of salvation. But we believe that they go together, hand in hand, just as Jesus' ministry. He helped
Yes.
people's needs, he met them where they were, and he ministered to their spiritual needs also.
So think about that passage where he fed
the 5,000, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it
And
does.
so-
The Bible is full of opportunities or teachings where each Christian can understand that helping physical needs and spiritual needs go very well together. And we believe that this is a strong point here within our Adventist community in Conrad, that we want to be those people that embody those kind of principles, the biblical principles.
All right. Well, again, any final thoughts or?
Well, I mean, final thoughts. I think money is usually a very delicate topic. There's so many needs, there's so many things, there's so many places to give, there's so many things to buy, and there's so little money sometimes. My call is not, as I said before, my call for you is, if this speaks to your heart, if you personally have seen somebody going through trouble and you wish there was a way to help them, if you have seen families displaced and you wish there was a way to help them, if you have seen aspects of this, what the saving place is trying to accomplish, we would love for your help, be that financially, be that through prayer, or keeping us in your prayer, or be that sharing it with somebody, be that of influence or not. But as long as you share it with somebody, there is another person who knows about it. And I think these three aspects can go a long, long distance if done. So we place this to your heart. We are not trying to place it to your pocket. We're trying to place this in your heart. And if it resonates with you, then we would love to partner with you in trying to establish this place.
And of course, they can always pray for the minute. They can always pray. too.
Yes, please do.
And I want to also mention that, of course, this interview session on these programs will be posted to our Facebook and YouTubes and TV platforms. And we ask that you share them with other people. Share. That's something else you can do. Click that share button. Share this video wherever you're watching it from, whether it be on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page, on our TV platform. Share it. Give it a share. Give it a like. Let's get the word out. Let's share all over. You know. So help us with sharing. Did you have?
You mentioned Facebook, and it reminded me that we also have a Facebook page, where you can find us, Conrock Seventh-day Adventist Church, on Facebook. And that's another way to connect. You can send us a message, a question, or just letting us know that you saw this and we're praying for you, or any suggestions. We welcome them. That's just another way of connecting with us if you're looking for a way to contact us.
And here's another possibility. There might be somebody out there, maybe an organization or a church that would like to know more information. I'm sure you'd be glad to come, and one of y'all would be glad to come, or both would be glad to come and speak to their organization and speak to their church and
I've
share
already done
more.
that and got another one scheduled.
So
Yeah, be happy to
how
do
can,
that.
I guess, the same way they can reach out by calling the church number, or
Mhm.
to you, and there might be somebody that wants to do that, so we just want to share that possibility as well.
You know, Rodney, my heart is with the people, you know, these 14,231 people who are at the poverty level. My heart goes out to them because I was once there. I was 10 minutes from being homeless with my 3 children. One year, my whole income required me to pay only $5 in income tax for the whole year. It's rough having a family of 4 and such a low income. So I feel for these people. I know the struggles they're going through, and if I can help some of them come up from that, as people help me, I'd be thrilled. I would really praise the Lord.
Okay. Well, we want to thank y'all for being with us this week
Thank you for
on the
asking
program. And of course, we're anxious to hear updates from time to time. We'll be glad to share them with our listeners and viewers. And so, but I want to thank you, Pastor Elia, and you, Mary, for being with us on this week's program.